May I begin by proclaiming, ladies and gentlemen, that you are not as smart as you think you are. Am I touching some buttons? Back in the day, I thought that I was going to go out and conquer the whole world, be a power in the whole world, achieve phenomenal, epic, mega success without the help of anybody. I thought I was going to go and do it myself to prove that, I'm the man. And this attitude didn't take me very far, because anytime I was in front of somebody that could teach me a thing or two, I automatically put my barriers up and say that, you know what, he doesn't know what he's talking about, I know what I'm talking about. Anytime when I was in position of where there was a leader ahead of me who had valuable information, I would immediately say that, you know what, they're the old guard, we are the young guard, the young generation coming up. They do not know what they're talking about. With this kind of attitude, you can easily see how I set myself up for one of two possible outcomes. Outcome number one is an excruciatingly long journey in the pursuit of success, instead of expediting my journey by using tools and ideas of people that have been there. The second option that I was setting myself up for was pure outright failure. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Pedro Gould. You are now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. The topic of discussion today is asking for help, being vulnerable, showing that, it's possible that you do not know everything, and being comfortable showing your weakness of ignorance and asking for help, in the achievement of your goals, your objectives, your targets, whatever it is that you have said is most important for you in your day-to-day livelihood. An example will suffice at this moment. I am presently working on a very, very challenging consulting project, and I say it's challenging because the stakes are high. What I mean by that is I have to deliver a solution that helps the company, or the repercussions for the company, in the future could be significant. So my client asked me to go back and prepare, a list of questions for senior management and the owners, in the following couple of weeks, to really ascertain the situation within the company, to see if we can come up with a very, very unique solution. So when I went away, I went away and I immediately started using, the attitude that I have, which is, what, I can do this, I'm going to give them a pretty good solution. I know exactly what I'm doing, it's all good. The challenge in this case is that I am involved in a field of business that I have no experience in. So two things I could do is do a lot of significant reading, which I have been doing continuously, or the second option was, hold on the reading and go and seek some advice from some key experts, in the industry. And it was difficult for me to make that move because I always view myself as self-sufficient, self-reliant. But I put that attitude on the side, and today I actually went out and sat down with three, specific individuals that happen to be experts. So when I sat down with the first individual this morning, and started questioning him, about how to interact with companies, how to consult, how to solve this particular problem, what kind of questions, to ask management. I sat down with this guy for an hour and 15 minutes, and he blew my mind. He gave me information that, I had never thought of. And I just jotted everything down, and then I went to the next meeting to speak to another expert And this expert only gave me 15 minutes of his time, but it was 15 valuable minutes whereby everything that came out of his mind literally thought provoked me. And I was like, how do you come up with these things? He said, experience. And then finally I went to the last expert, today, the third person, and asked him some similar questions about, how to solve this problem, what kind of questions to ask senior management, and he too blew me away. Every single one of the three experts had unique business ideas and solutions. Unique, three different people. Now, if I hadn't spoken to them, I wouldn't have had those three perspectives, all very powerful perspectives. In addition to that, now I can go back and think about my own perspective and marry it with all three perspectives to create a unique solution that answers the customer's need. So, ladies and gentlemen, the model of the story is that without asking for help, without lowering my ego and claiming ignorance and asking for support, I wouldn't have had all this pool of ideas that would really bring value, for my client. So I want to invite you to look at your life and look at your business. Just look at every aspect of your life and ask yourself, are you making things harder for yourself by always acting as, the know-it-all? The know-it-all, Mr. I know-it-all. Instead of, just saying, it's possible that my premise may be wrong, my perspective may be wrong, and I'm just going to sit back and listen to other people, listen to what they have to say, and, weigh their conclusions against my conclusions before I make a final decision. This has been a very difficult thing for me to do, and I believe it's what caused me to make a lot more mistakes, on my journey to success. So now I've embraced the concept of asking a lot of people for ideas because I believe that brainstorming and ideas that are coming into my mind, positive ideas, seeking ideas from experts, can really contribute to me being successful. So seek out tools, resources from other people, watch video channels like this, not just from me, but from thousands of other people that, are experts in the field, and you too surely will be on the right path towards success because you're going to be filling your toolbox with a very, very fundamental, very, very fundamental tools and ideas and concepts and frameworks that you're getting from every different process. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Pedro Gould, wishing you success and prosperity. Become a student. Be open. Be vulnerable. And ask for help.